Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, if you're coming back, welcome back. I'm so sorry that I've been gone. A lot has happened, okay? And I feel like I'm finally gonna come back now for real. But yeah, I ended up moving and if you want to skip to the reading, you can do so. But I will say before you skip, I'm gonna announce something that I want you guys to participate in, which I think you're gonna love, and I'm gonna reveal that towards the end, so definitely stick around, okay? All right, so I got a tattoo, okay? Like, I never thought I would do this, but I got a tattoo like 2 weeks ago of an owl, of course. As you guys know, I'm obsessed with owls and roses, and like, it's so cute. And thankfully it healed very nicely, but it's been very interesting. So anyways, I hope you guys like it. If not, no worries. It's my tattoo after all, not yours. But yeah, just wanted to get into the reading today for the collective. We're going to dive into what is your person thinking and feeling and any potential outcome, okay? And if you'd like to book a personal reading, definitely do so. I'll put the link in the description box below. But I'm also going to start doing a little change in my channel where I'm not going to say he for the masculine and that sort of thing, because I feel like that's not including other people who are in the LGBTQ plus community. So instead of saying he for the divine masculine, I'm going to say your person or them or they, okay? That way everybody feels included, and I don't know, it just feels right to me, especially because I recently found out something new about myself. Actually, during the Lionsgate portal back in August, I ended up falling for a girl. And it was my neighbor, and I never thought something like that could happen. But anyways, not to get into like my business or anything, or go into all that, because I want to do the reading as soon as possible with you guys. But it just really changed the way that I saw myself and how I saw my world as it is, right? Like, it just gives you a different perspective. And it's just, it doesn't feel any different than when you have a crush on a guy. Because I always found myself very giddy around her, and it is what it is. But so yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. So going through that experience just really made me feel like, you know what, I'm not inclusive. I'm not including other people who are not heterosexual, and I want to change that. I want to make sure that I include you guys as well, because we are the collective. It's all about energy. It's not so much about who the gender is that we're into. All it is love, and energy is energy, and a soul connection is a soul connection. Just because somebody is in a same gender or different gender doesn't matter, okay? Connection is connection. That's what it is. So anyways, let's dive deep into what's going on with the divine masculine. It could be a he or a she. What are their thoughts and feelings, Spirit? Okay, let's find out. What are their thoughts? What are they thinking? I'm going to do what they're thinking on the left side here, and then what they're feeling on the right. So what are they thinking as of late? And oh my gosh, you guys, we were actually in the path of totality for the solar eclipse. I'm sorry. Yeah, the solar eclipse that happened a week ago. And I'm not going to lie, I cried when I saw it. It was just so beautiful. But right away we have the 9 of Wands. So they're definitely thinking about Oh, and by the way, if you saw it, definitely comment below. Let me know your thoughts about the eclipse too. But speaking of the eclipse, that energy is going to change things for the collective for the next 6 months. Okay. And, you know, right now we are in Mercury retrograde, as you can see. And so with Mercury being retrograde until the 25th of this month, things are going to get caught and like lost in translation is what I'm trying to say. See, I can't even talk. But I feel like your person is thinking about telling you their feelings, because this stairway is leading towards the moon, and we have the Ace of Wands at the bottom. Okay. So that's definitely telling me through this energy reading here that your person has been thinking about telling you their feelings, and that path doesn't look very inviting, you know, because they have to get through that obstacle with those branches sticking out. You know, it's almost like they know that to get there they're gonna get hurt, but at the same time, once they get there, you see how all this white space is coming out. It's like they're gonna be free of the darkness once they get to you, which you are the divine feminine, which is the moon. Okay. What else are they thinking about? Oh my God, it came out again. You can't make this up. The Ace of Wands. They're thinking about you. It could be in a sexual way. They have a lot of desire for you. With the world, they could be wanting to travel towards you. Okay. Wow. That's so interesting. A lot of root chakra energy, really wanting to stabilize this connection with you, right? Bring it to the surface, because I feel like these feelings that they have been in the dark. Like I feel like you've been kept in the dark about these feelings. Okay. Oh, that card almost came out. Wow, now the Ace of Cups is coming out. So yeah, they're definitely thinking about their feelings. Definitely. The feelings are brewing. They're coming up to the surface. I feel like they're trying to gain confidence, but they definitely want to tell it to you. You see all that blue? They want to tell you. They're trying to build the confidence with the yellow energy here to tell you their feelings. And if we have 2 aces in a reading, that signifies a partnership. So they definitely want to tell you that not only do they want to have a stable, you know, passion encounter with you, they are, you know, wanting this partnership with you. They want a new beginning here with you, because I feel like there has been an ending between you guys, and they've been thinking about this ending that happened between you two. Yeah, we have the Knight of Cups here. So that's definitely heavy in their thoughts. They've been thinking about messaging you this message, but there's an element of fear here because this bird has died, right? And it's inside like all this darkness. So it almost seems like if you look at these cards, they're mirroring each other as far as like the darkness goes, and then it gets brighter. So I feel like they're thinking it could go either way, 50-50, you know, of what they've been feeling and thinking. So let's see, what are they feeling? But they're definitely in their thoughts about telling you the truth about how they feel, and they know that oh my God, I can't even talk. They know that it's gonna hurt. They know that it's gonna hurt, and it's almost like they're preparing themselves for a potential ending. But with the 2 aces here, it's like it's pushing them to get to that edge, right? To the end. 9s represent endings. It's pushing them to get into that portal, the 3 of Wands, where I want to stop shuffling. Okay. So let's see, what is this person feeling? I will pull some oracle cards just to get more clarification. What have they been feeling? Wow, the Empress. They feel like when they think about you, they feel lit up, you know? Like you bring color to their life. Even if they were like in this Queen of Swords energy, very black and white, I feel like you bring the color to their life in the darkness, you know? And this reminds me of like an X-ray energy. So it's almost like they feel that when it comes to you, you see right through them. You know what I mean? With the Queen of Swords at the bottom, the Five of Swords, whatever conflict might be happening, you see right through them with clarity. Like you're not confused about it. Okay, and this is definitely an energy that's happening at night. But when you watch this, it might be daytime, but I just feel like that's really what they're feeling at night. These energies come out. Let me scooch this over so we have more room. The Devil, they want you. They are, I feel like in their feelings, they feel very obsessed with you. With the Three of Pentacles at the bottom, it's like they want to climb this mountain to get to you. With the Hermit, I feel like, but they're still trying to figure out these feelings, you know, that's coming up. It's making them feel uncomfortable, you know, like their pants are on fire. And that's what I feel like too. I feel like they know they cannot lie to you. That's why you see right through them, because they know that they feel all over the place when it comes to you, because you know them more than they know themselves sometimes, you know. And they're not telling you this. With the High Priestess, they're hiding their feelings, because this is a spread about feelings. And what's very interesting is that all of these are major arcanas and they're in the dark. So I'm getting here that they have major feelings for you that are in the dark. You don't see it, you know, you don't see it at all. But then we have the Two of Wands at the bottom. So it's almost like they have a plan to get uncomfortable, you know, to break free of hiding these feelings and keeping this to themselves and letting you know. Okay, we have Taurus, Capricorn, Pisces, Scorpio, Virgo energy, with the Magician at the bottom underneath the Two of Wands. So they have a plan to act, right? And we are in Aries season, so they're ready to come forward, you guys. That's coming through. And they're going to do something about these feelings. So on this side, they're thinking about how things ended with you guys and how hurtful it has been. But they're thinking about telling you how they feel. And in their feelings, they're feeling like, but it's so much that I'm feeling, I don't want to reveal it. But I have a plan. Like I have to plan to do something different. You know? Let's get some oracle cards to clarify further. What is this Nine of Wands? Wow, it just came out right away. Terms, working out, begging, negotiating. Remember I said this person is thinking about telling you their feelings, and they know they might get hurt, but they're trying to, even these flowers look very prickly, okay? They're trying to calm themselves down when they think about these feelings and like really wanting to tell you no matter what. But because see, they're trying to calm down because they feel triggered. They have trauma, inner child wounds that is giving them flashbacks, you know, and that's why they keep things bottled up. Because when they think about their feelings, they think about all the pain that they've gone through. But I'm getting here with the Death card, they're going to get out of that energy and transform to no longer be, you know, sabotaging themselves that things are going to go bad. And with Ace of Wands, we have time. Needing time. Now is not the time. Time will bring unexpected changes. So the reason why they could be stalling on telling you their feelings is because they have to go through this transformation first. You know what I mean? Like, they have to transform the way that they think in order to be able to go towards that brand new beginning. Because right now they're detached from their emotions. When they're too much in their head, they can't move forward. It even says it on the card here. Locked away hard, detached, missing pieces, right? So that's why they need time to be able to make that decision. Contemplating, stay or leave, uncertain. So it's almost like they don't want to act out of impulse when they do come to you with this Ace of Wands. So that's what they've been really taking their time. Why is the Ace of Cups here? Okay, that's weird. So these cards like came out, but butterflies is what came out for this. Feeling complete, can't stop smiling, happiness, devotion. So yeah, when they think about you, they think about how you've changed them, because now they feel like you are that yellow rose and they are like this yellow butterfly. Like, you guys bring each other what the other person needs, you know? And with this popping up out of nowhere, immediately their first initial gut reaction is to avoid thinking about you. But they can't help but have this feeling in them that's telling them, you got to reveal the truth. You got to confess that you want to reconcile with this person, that you want to come back, that you want a second chance. Okay? So it's almost like that's why the time is here, because this person is used to escaping anytime things get too heavy. And that's why the death card is here. Butterflies signify transformation as well. So they're thinking about, I have to change the way I see things, observing, being watched, social media, stalking, keeping an eye on you, obsessed with you. Okay, I did say that with the double here. Wow. So yeah, they're watching you on social media, but they're not telling you because we have a dead bird here, you know? Like, if the bird was alive, it would be a message coming through. So they could also be looking at old messages that you guys sent to each other. Yeah. They could be listening to music. Guarded, apprehensive, putting a wall, excruciating pain. So they're very much in their head. But at the same time, I feel like they're in hermit mode is what I'm getting here out of this spread. Because the thoughts are ruminating. The desire is there to start things over with you. Unexpected changes are going to happen, but they have to transform first. They have to transform their mindset is what I'm getting here. And they know that. They can't keep going in the same cycle as before. See, right when I'm saying cycle, we have deja vu. There's history, happened in the past, repeated patterns, right? They can't keep doing the same merry-go-round. They have to change. So let's go into the Empress here. Why is the Empress here? Or how they feel. That you see right through them. I almost want to ask, like, what is it that they feel you see right through them about? Retaliation. Getting even. It's interesting, especially with the devil right next to it. This person has toxic tendencies where they try to hide it from you, that they want to take revenge. I'm almost getting this energy that they want to hurt you because you hurt them. You know what I mean? But at the same time, they know that they couldn't live with themselves if they go through with this energy, because they will immediately regret it. You know what I mean? They will have this guilt. The devil also represents confusion, guilt, remorse. And that could have been something that happened in the past with you guys, maybe even in a past life. It says here, there is history, it happened, left behind, looking back. So I'm getting here in their feelings. They're in a dark place because they have been thinking about either things that happened to them in the past or something that happened in the past with you. Depends on your situation. But at the same time, this could also be dealing with past life memories. And they're trying to break out of that cycle, you know, because the devil also represents your karmic cycles, that, you know, your toxic patterns. And then we have mask here underneath that. So they're pretending, putting up a front that, you know, that they really don't want to take revenge. But that's really coming out here in the energy. Especially since she's wearing a wedding dress. Oh my God. This came out. To clarify the devil, we got toxic. We don't need more clarification than that. And then we have surprise. But what I was going to say about the wedding dress is, for some of you, not all of you, you could be dealing with somebody who's very toxic, who might want to take revenge and be with somebody else, even marry them, just to get a reaction out of you. And that's very petty, but that's the energy too, for some of you. Yeah, see? They're trying to be sneaky, like, oh, if I just do this revenge, you know, I want to see her reaction on social media. I don't know. It's very toxic. But we have another mask here again, right? Unhealthy poison, delusions, nasty behaviors, and then we have surprise. So I'm almost getting here. This person has been feeling very toxic feelings, as far as like, it could even be they're depressed. It could be they just don't know where they stand. They're all over the place. And they could also be surprised by how out of place they feel. You know what I mean? Like they don't feel comfortable in their own skin, because I'm being drawn to like this fire on this goat's heels, you know, like this is like somebody who can't sit still, you know? And I'm almost getting here that they are feeling obsessed because they want to know what's going on with you, because they don't want to be surprised. They could also feel like they want to surprise you, you know, with an apology. But they could have toxic intentions behind that, just to kind of gain control of the situation. And that's what sneaky could be here. This is why this energy could be here, because this person could be flirting with other people. They're not letting you know. Secret hookup. I don't know. This is crazy. I'm about to pull more tarot for that. But this person could also be feeling codependent on you, and it's something that's surprising them. But let's see. Why is the High Priestess here? We have children, immaturity, innocence, childhood. So they're not letting you know these feelings that they feel because they're a little bit emotionally immature. Okay. And bottom of the deck, we have only you when it comes to making this plan. Oh, they only have feelings for you. That's what I'm getting here. And they're watching you. I mean, hello, this is like the same energy. Observing you. It says here on the card, focused on just you. Observing you, watching you. There's no one like you. And then we have observing. So that's mirroring the energy. They're thinking about you. They're thinking about watching you. And they're feeling like when they're watching you, they want to like lift out of all that darkness and like be in this like rainbow energy, you know? Like be more lighthearted, you know, like leave this darkness at the bottom, like leave it behind and meet you in a more clean slate kind of energy. Wow, that's very deep. Okay, let's pull one more card for this. I want to know what this double is with the toxic surprise. What is this about, Spirit? Oh my God. Guilt trip try to come out. Okay, I'm also getting, because they could be trying to surprise you with something toxic. They could be trying to create some kind of guilt trip to see if you feel bad for moving on. That's one potential storyline. But see, they're lying about, they're like in denial that they don't feel these feelings for you. Like they're in denial that they're obsessed with you. Lie to get what they want, lie about who they are, don't reveal their true feelings. Exactly. So they don't want to reveal that they're obsessed with you. You know, let's see about this revenge. What is this revenge? Wow, that came out right away. Openness, emotionally vulnerable, acknowledging emotions, taking risks, and love. I'm almost getting here that your person doesn't want to, it's almost like they feel like if they reveal and they're open with you about their feelings, that you're gonna like use that as blackmail or something like that. I feel like they dealt with a lot of narcissists in their life where they would tell somebody or a family member, whoever it was that traumatized them, something that they felt about that person, and then that person turn around later on and use that against them. So with this energy here, it's like this person's trying to be open about how they feel in love and risking it because she's on the train tracks. Like she could literally be run over. Okay. This reminds me of like that movie, what is it called? Walking with Angels? I don't know. Meg Ryan and Nicolas Cage, I think it's in that movie. But it reminds me of that energy where she's like on the bicycle, and like looking nowhere really, just has her eyes closed and just surrendering. So I feel like your person is feeling like they want to be open of how they feel about you, but they fear at the same time that they're gonna like that will be the end of them. And they're acknowledging that. Like, do I surrender to this? Would this be the end of me? Would this person be plotting payback because I confess how I felt? It's crazy. That's why they have to transform the way that they think over here, because the way that they feel is corresponding with what they've been feeling, what they've been thinking. That's what I'm trying to say. Wow. Tell me about this high priestess with immaturity, innocence, childhood. Yeah. Emotionally intense, coming on too strong, too soon, drastic reactions. And that's kind of like being impulsive, like a child, right? So I feel like this person feels really strongly towards you, very intense energy. But it's almost like they don't want to come on too strong with how they feel. And that's why they're kind of like, in a way, waiting for the right moment to make a plan to come towards you. Yeah, see? Because they want to make sure when they do come towards you that you guys are going to be on the same page. Wanting the same in love, very compatible, the same understanding. Okay? Wow. I feel like you guys might not have been on the same page before. But, yeah. Let's get an emotion card to, summarize the spread here about feeling. How they been feeling, Spirit? Compassionate, empathetic, caring, and sympathetic. And then bottom we have ashamed. So with this energy here, I feel like your person feels very hurt. It could have been over a message that was, sent between you guys. Or whatever they said, this could be another storyline where whatever they said could have been something that they feel ashamed of, or whatever transpired. They just feel really bad for what they could have said when they were like in their emotions, because sometimes your emotions blind you, right? And you say things that you don't mean. just to kind of get revenge or get one up on that person. And that's part of being toxic, right? So this person's learning that they can't just be, running their mouth at any given moment without thinking things through. Because now they feel like they also could have gotten their karma, because maybe they experienced somebody else doing the same thing that they did to you. And now they know that that's what it feels like. So now they have a plan to make it right with you. Especially right now with Mercury being in retrograde, people want to like close out chapters, right? Something that they have on their heart. And it's driving them to do that, Okay, so let's get some romance angels before we get some messages, and then we'll wrap up. So right here we have forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So yeah, I feel like they definitely have been in this energy where they know they have to forgive. Also hoping that you will forgive them, right? Because it takes two. It's not just one person. Bottom of the deck, we have free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I feel like they know they have to free themselves. That's why we have the death card here, the butterfly, of those old toxic cycles. And this unicorn is facing the forgiving and learning card. So they're still learning on how to break free from this toxic energy so that they can be able to meet you halfway, What else, Spirit? Okay. And we have engagement. I love this. This is like a progression here. Forgiving and learning, freeing themselves from toxicity, and then engaging with you after all that's been done. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Then we have children again. Your love life is being affected by children. Children came out twice, so I don't know if you guys have kids. Take it how it resonates. But this could also be like they want to start over with you because you guys have a very young, childlike energy between you. Wow, we have soulmate and true love. I love it. Yes, this is your soulmate. True love. This is the romance of a lifetime. Okay, let's get some messages. What do they want to say to you? Okay. I feel so happy with you. And that coming out right after children, it's like it goes hand in hand. You know what I mean? Like it's just confirming the energy. They feel like a kid with you. And it says here, I'm recovering. And that reminds me of the wounded bird we just saw. So they're recovering from the toxicity, the patterns, everything that they know they have to leave behind their old life. Bottom of the deck is, I wonder how you feel. And then underneath that, it says, I still feel the pain. So they're wondering, if I feel the pain, how do you feel the pain? That could be also why they're watching you, because they're trying to see, well, if I'm having a hard time, they should be having a hard time too. And that could be why that revenge energy came out, because that's their old toxic way of thinking, and they have to get, a way to transform out of that way of thinking. It's like everybody deals with everything differently, I watch your social media. So me saying that and then this coming out, that's why they're watching your social media, because they're trying to see how you're coping with it. But everybody copes with heartbreak differently. You know what I mean? Will you ever make things right? That's what they want to know. And then right here it says, I don't know why this happened. So they could be a little bit confused as to why did everything fall apart? Will you ever make things right? So that's why they're watching your social, because they want to know, are you going to make things right with me? Because they've been thinking about making things right with you. So we have faith in your dreams. Okay. And I forgot to mention, like, the outcome of this connection. That's why I pulled the romance angel, so I should have said that. But sorry, guys. I'm just trying to get back into this again. But the outcome is looking good. It looks like, yes, this is your soulmate. But right now, I feel like you guys are both going through a transitional time. And in the meantime, have faith in your dreams. Yeah, because the energy is gaining momentum. Communication is key. New moon in Gemini, and that's coming up in the next 2 months. And new moon in Taurus, that's actually next month. Prosperity lies ahead. And new moon in Capricorn. Wow, a lot of new moons, if you guys notice that. So that represents manifestations, right? New energy is coming in. A new beginning is going to start, especially since we saw the 2 aces there. Your hard work is paying off. And then the full moon in Gemini, the answers you need are coming. Okay. Actually, let me pull one more card out of this deck before I do my announcement that you patiently waited for. And this is little angel here. It is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Wow. I love that because it's true. That's why this person needs time, right? They're still sorting things out in their mind about you guys. They're still feeling a lot of toxic feelings that they have to sort through. And you can't help them with that. You know, I mean, I wouldn't want you to, because it could end up backfiring and being very painful for you. And it says here at bottom of the deck, look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way, right? It's like, really be more self-aware. Like, why are you being triggered when this person doesn't do or say what you want them to do? It's like you need to take a step back and focus on spending some time alone so that you can sort through everything. Because you're not going to be able to sort it out dealing with somebody, right? That's why you need that time for a reflection. Okay, so let's do some, before I do the announcement, I'm going to do this for signs. We have Sagittarius. Wait, I'm sorry, this is Mars. But that could be a sign also, okay? We have Mars for the planet. We have Virgo and the 9th house. Okay, let's do another sign. We have Aries, okay? And we have Capricorn, which came out earlier. And right now we are in Aries season, so this is the time to act, right? Divine masculine energy. So look up what your Mars is. Actually, my Mars is in Sagittarius, so that's kind of hilarious that I ended up saying Sagittarius when I saw Mars. But yeah, that's a Mars emblem or whatever, symbol. Capricorn and the 9th house, which has to do with, oh, hold on, this way, right? Yeah, the 9th house. Or is this number 6? Oh, shoot. Oh, hold on. I think this is the 6th house. My bad, guys. It was the 6th house, not the 9th house. But, I mean, that has to do with your, the 9th house has to do with your ideas, right? Like what you want to bring to life. And the 6th house, let me see. The 6th house has to do with sustainability. Okay. Number 44. So that breaks down to an 8. So it could have to do with a cycle that you've been dealing with in your 6th house. Look at your chart and see what planet is in your 6th house. After Leo, Virgo, this will be Virgo's rules the 6th house. And we saw Virgo earlier. So with that energy, I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to clean house. You know what I mean? Like, take action and take out what doesn't serve you, which could be this, toxic energy. Because if that's what your person is feeling, you could be feeling that too. And they're mirroring you, All right. So as far as my announcement, I want you guys to comment down below and put your name, your first and last name. And that way I can enter you into a free reading that I will do in the next channeled message for the collective. So I'm going to do that. But make sure that you comment, because that's how you can enter into the reading, okay? And it will be like a small reading, nothing major, but like maybe like a 10-minute reading that I will do after I record the reading. It will be towards the end of the video. So yeah, I hope that you guys do comment, say hello. Let me know if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated. Thank you for letting me read for you today. And I hope that you guys do enter so I can do a reading, a mini reading in the next video that I do for you guys here on the channel. So your girl is back and I'm happy to be here. I missed you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.